Wait, what's the name? And this is Merge Dragons. And we have another chance to play. Well, I have another chance to play the Flufflands event, especially for the dens. It says now, coming soon. Join or create a den now. Invite your friends and have fun with millions of other players around the globe. Requires working internet connection and being part of a den. So this looks like now it isn't just part of a beta test. It's now everybody who is part of a den gets to join. So let's just take a quick look. This was the same as it was before. How to score points in den events. Obtain points by merging anything. Score extra points by completing wishing well goals. And about the rewards, gain personal rewards and den rewards during the event. Den rewards will become available when a certain threshold is reached. This is marked by your den symbol in the reward gauge system screen even. About leaving your den. You may leave your den anytime, but joining a different den while a den event is active will make you unable to play it. You will have to wait until the next event, so choose your den wisely and have fun. Where are my rewards? Oh, well, we all know about finding rewards, and if you don't, just remember, if you can't find them, search through your bubbles. And as you can see, I've got a place full of bubbles. So I'm just going to go and check and see what Kayla wants. Oh, that's a really good trade, but unfortunately I don't have any flowering shrubs. So, and I'm just going to check to make sure I've got some room. Okay, so we've got this chest. Let's see what's in there. Oh, I'm just going to tap that. I'm going to tap to see what's in these chests. Okay, not really working on stone at the moment, so a few extra coins there. Plus I need to reduce the amount of bubbles I have. So I am just going to open them and sell them all. And there we go. I'm just hoping that the den event is going to be very similar to it was before. Because if they make it even harder, to be honest, it wasn't one of the most funniest events I've ever played. But in all honesty, all the events are getting like that. So I'll have to see. Have to see if it's the same thing. If it's a merging event, which means that it's not in your camp. It will of course be in another part of the map. So it will be on a separate island, and you will need to be part of a den. So my den is down here. Is my den? My den is full. So anybody who has a den, who wants more people in the den, of course, please, if you want to sort of, you can shout out in my comments. If people want to read the comments and have their den names in there, that's fine. Of course, there's no point in saving anything in my camp, unlike last time when I thought it was going to be all about merging stuff in your camp, and it wasn't. It's actually all about merging things in the event. So I found the best things to merge were the fruit. And the fruit seemed to give you higher points than anything else, unlike in your camp, of course. So, of course, the higher level fruit you had, the higher level points you got. But you also had the wishing well, and the wishing well was a bit like, trying to think what it was like now. The wishing well gave you additional points for example, it could be like Kayla's trade. It would be if you merged the flowering shrubs, you got extra points for merging that. The best one, of course, to get is, of course, merging the fruit. Because if you got extra points for merging the fruit, you would have then got higher rewards. So, do I have a plan this time? Probably. Will it work? Probably not. Will I probably sit there all weekend trying to push this event? Probably. Because it does start in 3 days and 0 hours. So what day am I on today? Today is Tuesday in the UK, and it's nearly 8 o'clock. So it should then, so we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that should be Friday. So it should start on Friday. So hopefully everybody in their den. If you don't really want to play the den events, then perhaps leave a comment in your dens to say that you don't really want to play, and perhaps people can move to other dens with people who do want to play, because you do get some quite good rewards. And from what I've heard, there's a new dragon. There is the new chameleon dragon going to be available in this event, which I don't believe we can see in the event details. No. Aha, I have an idea. Let's go check this out. Let's go check it out. Okay, let's go into our support and let's see what support says. Let me in. Known issues regarding the crash issue on Android. Den event, Flufflands event. From March the 26th to the 29th. Okay, so we have this new feature. Okay, this event can only be accessed by players who have downloaded the latest version. Of course, limited time for Flufflands event live from the 26th of March, 8 o'clock GMT, which is Greenwich Mean Time, till the 29th of March, 8 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. And I do believe that we have a time change that weekend in the UK. So that means the clocks will be going forward an hour. So normally they change it to be 7 o'clock. But perhaps I'm going to keep it at 8 o'clock. But it does say it starts at 3 PM Eastern Standard on the Friday to meet an all new dragon. So we have a new dragon, and I'm looking forward to meeting that new dragon and getting the new dragon. So we've got what is the den event. The den event, you can personal and den rewards. This is different from other events because you have a chance to collaborate with your den members towards a shared goal. The more points you and your den members earn, the more rewards you will receive. How can you participate in the den? Well, you've got to be part of a den, and keep in mind, however, that you have to have 500 dragon power to join a den. There isn't an active player requirement in order for a den to play in the event, so don't worry if some of your den members are inactive. You must be online. If you change your den or create a new one after the event had started, you will not be able to play the current event. You can leave your den and join another one, create your own den before the event has started without losing the ability to play the event. So that's good. So if you're not in a den and you want to be in a den and play the event, then it's probably a good time to start thinking about that now. To actually go and find a den. So you can check out all the information regarding the den event in, of course, the support area. So that's how we would access that support area. So I'm just going to, I haven't got any, just going to go and get some chests. Am I? Didn't really plan this very well because I didn't expect the den event to appear on a Tuesday, if I am completely honest. But here it is. Den event going to be underway, so let's go and play Summit 2. Not a bad level, occasionally get a purple star. Of course, I have nothing left to do on the season. Check that out. My season is complete, and my season will end tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So if you're still playing the season and you want to get that finished, recommend, of course, getting a move on, going grabbing all those points and doing all those merges and getting all those rewards. Okay, so I'm not the fastest player, I will admit, but I get the job done most of the time, so that really, let's merge those, we can tap that, we get another orb. Okay, so and now I'm just grabbing all the coins and merging those, and we are done. Oh, forgot an orb there. There we go, let's grab that. Right, we've got a new let's grab those. I don't really want the top soil, but we've got a large golden chest, even better. So that will now be in our chest room. Let's go unlock. Unlock, thank you very much. Now I head back to camp, and the weird thing about the den event is it's almost opposite to what you would do in a normal event, which really threw me off the first time I played it. So what I decided I had to do in the den event was I had to get all my points, I had to get all my rewards, then I had to concentrate on clearing the land and getting the rest of the rewards that way. So you're doing all the quests, that's the word I was looking for. So I'm just going to have a little bit of, oh, you never know, we may get some, probably won't get enough, but oh, we've run out of room, so let's go and do some merging of these dragons. Because of course in the den event, it is a merge event, so it isn't a harvest event. Well, it wasn't the last time we played. It was a merge event, so it was actually physically merging things, which for me as a passive player is very, it's more active than perhaps I'd like to be. Because I do quite like the fact that I can just leave the game to run for a little bit on its own. But in the den events you can't really do that. You have to be very active in it. So, but once I think I've got the hang of it, it wasn't too bad, and I think I managed to figure out my way. Of course, everybody has their own way of doing that event. Oh, we got another merge. Let's go for these. Merge it up. Merge it up. Right, okay, so we've got those. I'm selling those. I don't really want them. And I am... get a couple more trees. Trees in the house. Oh, we've got some floating over here. Let's have a look. And I'm going to do a quick merge with those. Boom, over there. Oh, we have another one. Coolio, cool beans. So, yeah, let me just tap these orbs and no, we don't have another merge. Oh, but I remember. So what about clearing the bubbles? We do have one of those and one of those. I was saving them perhaps for the next season, but depending on what the season is, I'm not sure whether I'm going to actually get that season. So we'll have to see. We have a sharp merge. Excellent. And another, oh, let's do noodle. I like noodle. And another one. Another one past the desk. Right, there we go. Oh, and another one. Let's do Pepper. I like changing his name to Dr. Pepper. I know. Weird. I apologise. But let's merge those eggs. Let's merge these fates. Let's merge fate. So fate is merged. So let's get rid of that and get rid of that. And yeah, so the den event, it is, as I said, it's a lot of merging. And you do have to heal the well at the, it was in the middle. I don't know whether they've changed the map, but it was in the middle. So you have to heal it. Once you've healed it, you can then throw a coin in that you have to make by merging up all the other coins that are around. And that way you'll get extra rewards, extra points, sorry, for merging certain items. So it could be merging the trees. So for example, you could be merging these. And I discovered the last time I was merging items was the fact that it didn't matter whether you 5 merged or 3 merged, you got the same reward, you got the same level of points. So for me, it became a bit more obvious that it was better to do a 3 merge rather than a 5 merge. And I know if you are trying to, of course, build up an item, then it's better to 5 merge. But for just literally the point value, it was better for me to 3 merge. So if there was any recommendation, I would say check out in the first few minutes of what you merge, and when the well does open and you start to claim those points, what is going to be your best option for merging and whether it will best be a 5 merge or a 3 merge. So that was the one thing I found. As I said, the fruit, I got a higher level points from merging the fruit. So for example, I think the highest level tree I got was the banana, and that actually gave us quite a decent reward on the merging of the fruit. But if I didn't have any of the items to merge, for example, if it said you needed to merge, I don't know, something a bit obscure, because there were a few weird ones that wanted you to merge. And if I wasn't working on that, or I didn't need to get to that level with that item, I would then just merge the fruit. Because a lot of the time, merging the fruit, you got a better point value anyway than actually merging the actual item. For example, seeds. Merging the seeds was one of the quests where the reward, even including the additional point value, wasn't worth what I was getting from merging the fruit. So, of course, check it out and see for yourself. Oh, finally got that to work. But that's what I found when I played. Of course, you can always check out what your den members are doing, because in the event you can click on the event icon and it will take you and you can see who's doing what, who's in the lead, who's not playing, all different things like that. And for me, it was really exciting and really fun to actually play with other players and actually have an interaction with them. So that was pretty amazing, and I think we did really well. And I can't say it was all down to me. I did come third, but it wasn't all down to me. Definitely not. And of course, my den members were awesome, and I'm hoping they'll be as excited as I was to do it again. Be careful, son. So, I'm not sure whether I'm excited or hesitant. Put it that way. But it's a brand new dragon, so of course, gonna have to play. Got to play. And of course, because you do YouTube videos, you're going to have to show that, of course, you're going to play and you're going to help your den. Because in the end, that's what it's all about. It's not about just me getting my points, it's about our den getting the points as well.
Can I have this book, please?
Yes. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it is pretty much a team effort. So if you're not going to be playing, perhaps let your den know, as I said. That way then they're prepared for who's going to play and who's not going to play. Sorry, I'm doing my usual of this is what I do when I come into my camp and I just click on all of these lovely trophies that I've got far too many of. I don't think the Den event gave you a trophy, which I think I was actually quite relieved for, because we got some other quite decent rewards. Some of them weren't the best, but some of them were literally like, yes, I will take that, thank you very much. So let's see what's in here. Okay, we can delete that, and we need one of those. Thank you very much. And we'll move that up here. Up here. And I think I've been watching far too much of RuPaul's Drag Race. So I thought I would do a quick video and let you know. I mean, the other things that you had to merge while I'm here were things like merging trees, merging orbs, and you do get items that float across the screen that will help you. So, for example, with the orbs one, you'll have orbs floating across the screen on little clouds, which you can tap on and merge. And I believe it's only the... I haven't got any. I've just merged those trees. Damn, blast and botheration. Right, okay, now we've got one. There we go. So, anything from the... You only got points for merging these orbs and up. You didn't get points for merging any of the lower ones, so you're best, of course, to work on your life flowers and try and get as high a life flower as you can. Because, of course, the other one is merging life flowers, merging prism flowers. I think there was flowers, and I think it included life flowers and prism flowers in one, so you could merge either. So, if you want to check out what I did, I do have a couple of videos, I think. Birth Rocks Gaming did a huge amount of videos on the den and what he did, and to be honest, his scheme seemed really well done. And to be fair, I did follow part of his example at the end, and I tidied up the whole of the map, and then just started harvesting what I needed to harvest. And my other suggestion would be only perhaps have 2 dragons out at the start, because otherwise your map ends up a complete mess. Because unlike a normal event where only 2 of your dragons will work, in the den event, every single one of your dragons will work, and every single one of your dragons will go and harvest something. So for me, it became a really big mess, and it was a little bit disheartening. And then I saw Birth Rocks Games video and saw how he tidied up his camp and my map, and thought that's the way I've got to go. That way I could concentrate my dragons onto harvesting what I wanted them to harvest. And it did become easier. So I would highly recommend checking out those videos, and I hope everybody enjoys the new event and have fun, because that's what it's all about. And if you think you're not going to have fun with it, don't play it. And to be fair, I wouldn't blame you. But it's a new event, it's something different. It's a different to the normal churn of making orbs and everything else, but that still is part of it. You still have to heal the map, you still have to get to the end, you still have to open certain objects. So you do have cloud keys as well, by the way, but they weren't overly difficult cloud keys, if I can put it that way. But it was a quite fun event in the end. So I would recommend, if you haven't played it before, perhaps take this weekend to have a go and see what you think. And of course, any feedback is always welcome. So if you played and had a different strategy, let us know. And I am just literally doing what I should be doing in this den event, which is just randomly merging 3 objects. Not the best idea, but in the den event, it will probably be the best idea. And that would be my recommendation. So have fun, and I'm sure everybody who is in a den will certainly get this event. As I said, new dragon. So you need to check it out just for that new dragon. Even if you get like the first few and get that dragon, that would be my recommendation. Just go and get that dragon, boosting up your dragon power, and also, of course, a new discovery, which is always exciting when it is for me. But I'm a bit sad. So if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, What's the Name Merges, and I will be back again with another video. I don't know what on yet, but it will be on something. So I will now sashay away. Laters.